All right, Aquarius, welcome to your weekly sidereal forecast for June 8th through the 14th. My name is Athen. So this week, the early part, we've got some easy aspects, four sextiles from Monday through Wednesday, and Mercury going station direct this week, and also a conjunction between the Sun and Mars in your fourth house of home, family, and past. And only one challenging aspect this week, Mars squaring up to Chiron, but that doesn't make it too personal since Chiron is an asteroid, although there is some things shifting with where you're headed, your goals, things like that, because Neptune is going to be going retrograde here for the next 6 months on Friday. But it starts on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, when we have a lot of these sextiles aspecting your fourth house. So one's from Uranus. Uranus is going to be aspecting both the Sun and Mars here. So this is about the liberation, about your sense of self-worth, liberation with the material side of things, perhaps with the finances or something like that, that's been sort of transforming over the past few years, especially during the eclipse time in March when we had the that eclipsing energy involving Uranus, that freeing up. So over the past few months, whatever you've been freeing up with your sense of self-worth, what you're able to accomplish in the sense of like what your time is worth, it can be financial in many ways too, like what your time is worth on that level, what your energy is worth, things like this, that is creating hopefully this liberation, freeing feeling, is going to be supporting you this week with these shifts that are happening in the fourth. So with the fourth house, Mercury retrograde has been about learning about the home, learning about past, perhaps redoing anything on that home and family level as well. And of course, the Sun here has been shining that conscious light, and Mars has been motivating it as well. So with those easy aspects up to the fourth house, can be some opportunities relating to home and family and things on that level. Now, the other area it's aspecting from is the sixth house. Jupiter and Venus are going to be forming sextiles up to the fourth. So here there's been opportunities perhaps in the day-to-day environment, perhaps at work, perhaps to improve self, to do these kinds of things that are about development and organization and things of that nature. So whatever that's been for about the past year with Jupiter in your sixth, and recently Venus going in here, perhaps you've been enjoying the work environment or the self-improvement side of things recently, even more so. And so all that is very supportive. So there's three areas: your second, fourth, and sixth house, material side of things, including the finances and self-worth. You got your fourth house, which is home, past, family, roots, and then sixth house, which is organization, work, and self-improvement. So those three areas I think are going to be going quite well in this early part of the week in particular. Now on Wednesday, Mars squaring up to Chiron is suggesting that, with this learning to trust and let go with things relating to who you are, your identity, where you're going, things of that nature. With Neptune, you've also been finding that perhaps quite healing too, and there's this sort of healing energy that's transpiring about who you are, perhaps in your relationships as well, since it does aspect the seventh. But the most important thing here is your focus, I think, on who you are, your self-image, your goals, your drives, your ambitions, this middle part of the week. And it'll be through that, wanting to learn about these things, wanting to learn more about, what you really want, your assertiveness, things like this. That I think you'll find healing, because any aspect to Chiron through investigation, through learning, which is the archetype of Chiron, through learning, we find that healing. So I would really recommend it. Again, it's a minor sort of aspect because it is involving an asteroid, but it is worthy of consideration. And I think it'll be that healing that'll further support whatever these fourth house matters are for you, which are on the up and up with both the Sun and Mars going upward on your chart here. So I think your overall energy levels and everything will continue to improve this week. Now, on Friday, that Neptune goes station retrograde. So for the next 6 months, reflecting on, this whole, you're more than an identity. You're more than a concept. You're more than a certain box or label in terms of who you are. And learning to just trust and flow in general, which has been Neptune in the first house. So reflecting on those things, that's a spiritual reflective time, and it can make your identity even more nebulous and stuff, but in an introverted way. So just think about that. It's a subtle energy, but there might be a shift here around Friday. Now over the weekend, Friday and Saturday in particular, Venus will be sextiling up to the North Node, further supporting this life path energy for you to grow, to tap into the more deeper side of life, the transformational energies of life, to form your bonds and connections and everything else that's eighth house related here. Over the weekend, probably quite nice with the routine and things also Maybe even the relationship's going to a deeper level with Venus sextiling up to that north node. So in either case, I think continuing to do that transformational, work, which is really just seeing the beauty of life, the beauty of beginnings and endings and transformation and all of this, and wanting to grow and evolve and to heal and to do all this deep spiritual sort of reflection, seeing the truth even, and sharing the truth of life, will be a nice energy to work with over the weekend. So all in all, Aquarius, it looks like definitely your fourth house is being activated once again, relating to home and family, new beginnings there, continuing to shape up, some reflection with that Mercury retrograde now going direct. Some of the things maybe you've been thinking about in regards to home and family, I think will become clear this week. And then as next week unfolds, that energy starts to move forward. But it is a very easy week with a lot of these sextiles aspecting that fourth, also your second house of the material side of things, and sixth house of routine. So this was a general look at the overall planets in the sky. If you'd like a more personal reading, do get in touch for a personal reading. I hope you guys have a nice week. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll talk to you all next time. Take care.